Hi, welcome to Sin's Arcade, or welcome back to Sin's Arcade. I'm the Lord of Sin. This is RimWorld Console Edition. This is Chapter 15, Obligations and Oubliettes. This is our seventh attempt at trying to get through the first year. So far, so good. Actually, this is our best attempt so far. Take my glasses off here so I can actually see. Hi, how you doing today? so, we we got people going. We got currently Rob Boss, Happy Accidents. He is over sowing the fields right now. The one we're currently looking at is Wilson over here. This is Wilson, the castaway, just apparently hunting this raccoon he just killed. We also have Annie Oakley, the sharpshooter, and Rob and Annie are in a relationship. We also have Solo, who's an excavator, just recently joined us, but he is a pyromaniac and he's quite volatile. And then we have currently visiting us is Philonis, the settler, and he's just basically helping around. It's kind of a nudist, and as you can see over on the right side, he's quite a spicy kind of guy, spicy. But give me just a moment. Let me get the rest of the stream set up here, and we will be underway. Here's a good look at the base, an overview of the base. We have dug out this area we're going to be utilizing as a freezer, potentially, very likely. And we'll have to make sure it's all set up the rest of the way. And then there'll be additional rooms. These are supposed to be bedrooms leading off. And we'll have carved all of this out really quick before I forget. Yeah, most of it is roofed off, apparently. Oh, no, I don't want to remove it. I want to add roof. What are you talking about? That's what I was trying to do. Wrong button, Sin. Way to go. All right, let me get this set up and I will get going really quickly here. We do need some additional warm clothing apparently as well for winter. Winter is right around the corner. So give me a moment. Let's go ahead and get this set up and we will get going. Let's grab the stream. I'm going to set it all up real quick. I already have a thumbnail, everything else. I just need to set the rest of the stream up and get it out to the wider audience. That's what I forgot to do was get drinks. Dang it. Famous last words known, right? How are you guys doing today? How is your Wednesday, hump day, treating you? Glad to see everybody out there. Glad to see if you're here. Did you know the RimWorld PC is going to get its update for Odyssey? We're launching here very, very soon, next day or so. I'm quite excited for it. Although I've been playing a lot more of the console edition than I have the PC edition, the Steam edition, because I only have a Steam Deck to play that on, and I have to be very careful with the time that I've got. Or I should be more careful with the time that I have, I should say. Give me just a moment the rest of the way here. Let's get this all set up. There's that. And the playlist is RimWorld Console Edition. I do want to point out that RimWorld is still a great game. Your better bet is to go still right now to get PC because there is no current support for the console edition. I hate saying that, but I have to be 100% honest and transparent. So I just want to get that out of the way really quickly. You can love or hate me for that, but I'd rather just be upfront and honest instead of bullwinking anybody want that. We are currently utilizing the Royalty DLC. There's only two DLC available for the console editions, Royalty and Ideology, and I'm currently utilizing the Royalty DLC for this specific playthrough. We currently have the 5 pawns, one's on loan, and we're going to get this wrapped up and get this going here in just a moment longer. Stream set up there. Come on, come on. Okay, grab the shareable link. There you go. Open the live control room. Close this tab. Open. Okay, that works. Open up Discord. Share the link. There's that. And then we go down to Creators Corner. Creators Chat. Share it there.
Quack.
Quack, quack, quack. What's up, Diana the Duck? Welcome in. How have you been, Diana? Glad to see you're here. And then the welcomes and announcements page. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I figured you would. I figured you would. Whether that's the emotional support duck or not is remains to be seen. Welcome in, Gunboat Willie. You guys check out Gunboat Willie. GB exclamation GBW. Oh, I hope you're feeling well. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're feeling well. Okay, last bit is there. There's that. Good to go, good to go. Happy July, guys. Happy July.
GBW.
Let's go in there, grab this, and there's that.
Check out Gunboat Willie.
Oh, there we go. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Goodness gracious. All right, let's get going. Let's get going. So it is currently the 3rd of September. It is 64 degrees out of doors. Currently good. In most of the rooms we have some kind of torch or some other temperature control to help. Gotcha. We do have power generation with the wood fire generator, but it's a stopgap. We have a wind turbine that we have prepped ready to go, and a secondary. I think this is gonna be the barn. Actually, I think they're gonna just put the barn here, if I remember correctly now. And then an additional wind turbine. Wood turbine. We spin that wood like nobody's business, baby. So that we can run power in through here into the freezer and get this going. This is where the AC units are going to be, and I honestly think we're going to need a lot more than 4 of them, but we'll have to figure that out as we go along. Yeah, that's where we're sitting at. All right, let's go ahead and rock and roll. Oh, wrong button. Let's go down to this. Let's check this guy out. What are you doing, Philonis? You're hunting. Okay. Solo is digging.
Our guest digger.
Yeah, we still have the guest digger. Where is he at? I hear him. Oh, he's over here. That's right. He's just chewing through this steel. This guy just eats it, dude. Just going like crazy. I'm probably going to have to pause really quick. I have to go grab some water. I forgot to grab water. I don't know how I just stupefied, broke my mind. Trying to get back into this. That's all there is to it. Just trying to get back into it. I'm not used to it. You would think I should be, right? You think I should be. How are you guys doing today, though? How is your Wednesday, your hump day treating you? Thank you all for being here. Tough cookie, yay. All right, actually, did we did not. So let's go ahead and select. We need more of this chewed out, buddy. Actually, let's go out. Can we go that far? Give me just a moment, please.
Thank you for watching. Your support means more than you know, even if you are not chatting. Don't be shy, the arcade abides. 07. It's not been bad, I just been sleep a lot lol. Hey sin and sinners.
Hey, double tap. Sorry about that, guys. I had somebody knocking at the door, but I had to go get water anyway. So give me just a moment. Give me just a moment. It is paused. Let me leave it paused. Let me go grab some water, because otherwise I'm gonna have to pause anyway and get water. So I'd rather do that now. So give me just one moment, guys. Thank you for your patience.
Gamble 1000. Roll 2. At D0 Ubble 3 tap lost 1000 tokens and now has 6795 tokens. Heist 500. Listen up, you primitive screwheads. Edgeriner D0 Ubble 3 tap is trying to get a crew together for a heist against the Mega Core. Type Heist A. Heist 500. Ahoy! At Diana the Duck has joined the treasure hunt. D0 Ouble 3 tap. Like. Please slap the like button for Sin. Quote. Quote 137 Look how big my head is. Sin, by a mutant, March 27, 2025. Oubliettes quote. Quote. Quote 85 Focus. She hardly knows us. Hyphen SGT Belson, Shami 12, February 15, 2025, February 15, 2025. A crew of ne'er-do-wells, edgerunners, gangers, and beastly commenters are prepping to take down one of the mega-core in the city of Sin. Gee. The screen sheets don't look good. The entire squad was sent straight to a cold locker. Zeroed out. Your fixer is not happy and your family. Quote. Quote 288 She's got an 80-year-old lumberjack that can beat an alpaca to death bare-handed with his wood-sheep, August 5, 2025. ODT we stuck. At quote. Quote. Quote 167, I ain't yanking anything, lady, Sin, April 16,
This camera is
2025.
going to be the death of me. I
No
swear to
mic,
God, this
Sin.
camera. Oh my
Did
goodness.
you know there is a playlist for the
How about
video
now?
you're
Can you hear me
watching?
okay?
Check the channel page for more
You can hear or
playlists
see
and the
me okay.
adventures contained within.
Sorry about that. I apologize for the wait, guys. I apologize.
Hear you now.
Old people
Mic back.
with phones should not.
See you okay.
They should have their phones locked down even more, especially when they have never really used computers until the smartphone. I used to do IT support. Let me just go ahead and play. Yeah, we're in a good mode. We're just playing. Everybody's running around.
We
Everybody's
can hear
happy.
you fine, but why are we looking at your crotch? Rolling on the floor laughing.
Look, if you're looking,
Join
do
the
I
Roll
need to be
Tide
charging
Discipline
for that?
Sins Arcade Discord.
Asking for a friend. Like, am I
450
leaving a
plus
bunch of
members.
money on the table here?
https
You know what I mean? Does my face look like a groin? I mean, do I have a Balchinian moment here going on?
What his head looks like.
That's just what my head. That's just
Lol
what my
kidding.
face looks like. I'm sorry, it
Thank you
looks like
for watching.
genitalia, and it's
Your
offensive too.
support means more
You.
than you know, even if you are not chatting. Don't be shy, the arcade abides.
I no,
Everything okay,
nope,
Sin?
nope.
Only fans for Sin.
Everything is
Agree
yes.
BT.
Yep. What are you doing over there, buddy? You're just hanging out? All right. So let's just check in on anybody. So in Haygrass, researching, playing chess. How are we coming along on the research anyway? So we're researching the recurve bow, which will hopefully give us better backer. I mean, we do have
lots of fun and money. Quote,
nice.
August
Hell yeah,
5th,
DT.
2023.
Hell yeah.
Quote 1
Oh,
the
7, mad
boys in the hood
chops
are
for you.
always hard. You come talk in the trash. We'll pull your card. No another in life, but to be la.
Is there any? This is still 68 degrees. That is a horrible, miserable failure of a freezer. All right, so we need to get somebody in here to clean. What are you doing, Flonis? You're taming a bison. Why would you be? Well, I mean, we have plenty of hay, so it's not like that's an issue. Oh, is anybody making kibble? Nope, can't make kibble there. Make kibble here. 4 out of 100. So somebody needs to step their game up on kibble. Can I put somebody who's secondary on cooking? And there's nobody on secondary cooking on kibble. I need to move the camera. Of course I need to move the camera. Why wouldn't I be surprised that I have to move the camera? It would not be a sin stream if I did not have to move the camera. And you know what? This is fine, because I can open up the whole page if I need to. It's one of those things where, like, if the PlayStation 5 camera is very limited, and I apologize that now I'm up here. Hi, I'm up here now. Hi. It's very limited on the backdrops and everything else that it has. It'd be different if I had a green screen type of like those vinyl, one of those like vinyl types of things in the back that I could put like a backdrop behind me. That'd be a whole different story. But I don't have one of those. So it's either that or the autochroma where it just cuts me out and moves around, kind of makes me look like a vaporware. This one, at least it's solid. You get to see me a little bit better, and it's a little more opaque is the proper terminology. Anyway, I digress. So, all right. So where are we going with everybody? Boss is sleeping. Annie's researching, consuming a simple meal, resting, and taming a bison. Where are you? How is this taming your bison? Oh, you're walking way far down there to get down there, buddy. And you're the one who needs the clothing, isn't it? No, Annie's the one who needs clothing? Alright, do we have a... We do have a crafting spot. This needs to be cleaned up horribly bad. My goodness. This needs to be horribly cleaned up bad. Alright, I mean, all this area needs to be cleaned out as well.
Enjoy the camera moving about.
Well, I appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you so much for your loyalty and support and just for your friendship. I still don't know that this is going to be enough food for the fact that we have these yaks. We probably should go out and be willing to start trading, but I'm not sure we have enough to support ourselves, let alone to start going on trading caravans. Plus, we still need the clothing. Okay, so... Taking a look here, we don't have any way to make warmer clothing. We need a crafting bench for that, which is going to be under production, and it's the second tab. And that's the tailor bench, the electric tailor bench. This is hand tailored, the other one's electric. This is art bench. This is stonecutter's table. No, we don't have a way to craft it either. So it's got to be in research. Complex clothing. So why doesn't it let me make these? This is what I need. Like toque. I need all this stuff. Why? Electric tailor bench, hand tailor. So we need. Okay, got it. So we do have the ability to make it. We just don't have the building processed. 75 steel for that, or 125 steel, 50 more, and 2 components. Well, the good thing is that we have enough components. I know that. And we have enough steel. So, let's go ahead and go with... We're not really drawing on any power. So we'll put the sewing machine, because that's essentially what this is, right? Put the sewing machine... Can I fit that right here? Damn, I really don't want to block either one of those doors off, though. I can fit that right here. Aha! Huzzah! That works. And then we will grab one of these, we will copy one of them, and throw them here. Alright, so, and it'll be close enough, because it has to be within the six tiles, 6 squares, I believe. Yeah, six squares within distance. We'll still draw the power probably over anyway into this, because we have to expand these rooms out. This one's already expanded out pretty well. I do like the way that the line is.
Using his advantage.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I have to... He's got to get back here, so I'm going to have to figure this out as far as, like, this room.
How is the romance now?
Well, they've got a very compacted room, so that's the other thing that I have to consider. Do I... Here, let me pause really quick. Do I move Wilson temporarily in here with Felonis. Give this room, give this room to Annie and Rob
Sorry
because
I'm
it's a
late.
much larger room. No, hey, welcome back,
Check
Anti
out
Sheep.
Overad. They were last playing. Blame Lamb.
Give this room, this much larger room,
Hi Sheep.
to Annie and Rob, and that will allow me the opportunity to then dig this room out. Pack up the dresser, for example. Pack up the dresser just temporarily, long enough to be able to dig the room out, and then then Wilson can still have this room. Annie and Rob will keep this room, and then this will be the additional room and or eventually maybe the prison,
I
even
think
if it's
this
just
and the
temporary.
large room.
I think that's the better idea, just because that means I'm gonna have to swap beds out too. So that means I also have to pack this bed up, turn this bed temporarily over to Wilson. Somebody needs to. After you're done playing horseshoes, can you.
Hi Ducky. Wait, where's Zesty?
Why can't you haul?
Sin, what have you done?
I have no control over Zesty. Unicorns can't be tamed, buddy. It just doesn't happen. Unicorns can't be tamed. Especially ones with shivs. She carries a shiv. You really expect me to tame that? Get real, brother. Get real. My name
Zesty
is
is
Lord of
shopping
Sin, not
probably
Lord
for
of
gummies.
Taming. What the hell? She's probably shopping for gummies. Probably. She probably is. So somebody, I don't know that we need to. Well, it's the 3rd of
Very
September.
Quintana.
A cantana? Better than a can't Tana. That was, deserved to have to turn in my dad card for that. That was bad. That was bad. It's bad. Okay. Who's got the best construction? That'd be Rob. Rob, what are you doing, buddy? You're sowing dandelions. How about you prioritize working on this? And then once you're done with that, I need you to get on this and this one.
Just woke up. Can't type lol.
Because then we can move this stuff around, at least get beyond it. Right? If it's packed up, then it's just packed up and they can walk right by it. It's no different than anything else laying on the floor, so to speak. Alright, so that helps out there. Where is
My
the...
daughter keeps stealing my normal sweets.
That's not very sweet of her. I'll show myself out now. It's what I would normally say if I felt like it. Why don't you prioritize digging that granite
450 plus
and then
members.
get in there the rest of the way, maybe? Yeah, you can't. There's no path there. There's no safe place for the damn camera. I swear.
Sheep, I've been asleep all
And I don't think
day.
the UI is that
Thank
large.
you
I don't
for
think there's a way to
watching.
change the size of the
Your
UI on it. Yeah,
support
there's not.
means more than you know, even if you are not chatting.
Alright,
Don't be
78
shy,
degrees
we are cool
indoors.
vibes.
Not too
Hi,
shabby.
7.
Alright, while they're working away from that, let's go ahead and see that there's any other areas we need to add more roof to. More roof. Roof. Baby roof. So we have RimWorld today, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. And then Saturday we return back to City Skylines. I apologize that I've been gone last week or so. Lots of stuff going on. Trying to work through a bunch of stuff. So, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. And if you're just barely catching in, this is the first time you're
sorry 3 got loose.
If this is your first time being here or just catching out and finally seeing me because you were searching for RimWorld, and you're looking for something with Odyssey, which regrettably this is not Odyssey. Trust me, it sucks. It's horrible. It's never fun. It's just not good. But it's console. It is what it is. They don't give a lot of love for console peoples. So I love the fact that this guy, look, when he cuts, this is actually quite impressive. When he cuts, he's smoothing it out at the same time. Do you see the walls? As he was doing the walls on each side, he was actually smoothing them out too. That's what having that's what having a professional on your team. Mining of 16. That's crazy. That's what having a professional is like. That's good stuff right there. But I was trying to say that there's a playlist. So if you're just getting caught up, check out the playlist. It'll maybe fall asleep to it, works out too. But either way, the playlist is available for you to catch up. And we do have playlists for almost every single one of our series. I know I've been kind of trying to get it down to a couple of different games to try to make the little load easier on me, especially with the move recently and all the other stuff that's going on. I don't exactly have everything, all of my ducks in a row still, but I'm trying to get there, and it's been tough. But I thank you for all being here. So I hope Zesty's okay. Yeah, it's really surprising that Zesty is not here. You're right about that. We do need to figure out what we're going to put on the floor here. I think we're talking about marble, right? Because we have marble. Do we have marble? Or we have marble in the area. We just need to break it down into blocks. We do have some marble.
Support.
Okay. Ducky support. Alright, so Felonius is taming bison, resting, eating. You're gonna go tame another bison naked. This guy really means it, dude. He is so... Look, Felonius is so dedicated to his Seagal cosplay that he's gonna go out there and he's gonna tame the wild bison by doing the naked taming, and he's gonna do it like the Crocodile Dundee way. Like, you know what I mean? He's gonna be just like
Check the channel page for more playlists and the adventures continue.
get down with your Seagal naked ass. What are you doing over there, buddy? Felonius doesn't care for clothing. Look at my dong. And you want to be friends with me? Here, take this scrub brush. I don't think he likes it. He's gonna try again. Why are you running away?
Don't want to know what Felonius is
he's using his fingers.
I think.
I want to hope that it's good. Okay, so he's giving him kibble. All right, he's giving him kibble. All right, what is that symbol? It looks like a hand holding a scrub brush. Would you like to come work for me?
Thank you for watching.
It's like a recruitment. He's a headhunter.
More than you know.
Bison headhunter.
Don't be shy. The arcade abides.
Here's some more food.
07.
Be my friend. Would you like to come live with us? You asking it? Wait, did he just ask it if you wanted to come live with him? Now he's going out to hunt a tortoise.
But he might lob a MOP at someone if he told to tidy up.
That's
lower.
right. Oh man. No, there's too many Seagal jokes there. Yeah, there's too many jokes. Too many joke opportunities. I don't think it's a wise idea. Alright, so far so good. We do need to get somebody in here to clean this up. Clean this room up! We do need... I'm thinking about... Because there's a door here. I want to put a door here as well, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think we should put another door. After they build the conduit, we could put a door in over here as well. But should we put another set of doors? I mean, how much of an air gap do we need? I think this is a large enough air gap. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 7. 7 tiles? So it'd be what, 6 between? 5 between. Yeah, seven total in length, but 5
I'll
between.
keep my commando mode and I'll lob a MOP at someone if I'm
Like the
told to
Toxic
climb up on no
Avenger.
man
There we
land.
go. Simple meal is.
At Diana the Duck,
We're
successfully
losing our
quote
food.
479. I quoted myself.
Recycled leaves, potatoes, about a quarter of the way. Rice is about halfway done. We have all this cotton now, so we do desperately need to get somebody on this. Okay, so the bench is ready. The first thing we need to make are going to be, can I make dusters? I can. What, 5 dusters? Let's just make, yeah, five dusters. That's a lot. How much is it to make a duster? 80 ingredients. We have, hold on. I can do that this way. Yep. Oh, numbers. Send numbers. So we don't have any cloth in here. We need to go in here. There's Zesty.
Quote.
So we have 36, 24, 12, 24 says 20, 48, plus 36.
Hey Zesty.
That's what, 80?
Quote
Oh, we got a bunch more. It's coming up.
346.
All right, so we need to get all of this cloth in the inside.
2025.
Flonis, what are you doing? No, actually, I need you to, when you're done, get all of this cloth inside. That's not going to be enough for 5 Parkers by far, not even remotely close. We also have some other plain leather here. What else can... It won't let you say ducky. Yeah, I guess it won't let you say ducky.
Okay,
well played.
Time is the charm. Oh, now. Hi, ducky. Grinning face.
Yeah, we know what you were typing, Zesty. We know why it wouldn't let you say ducky. You weren't trying to say
Hello, Al.
ducky with a D. Ducky. Ducky. Make a cape. I like that. Give them a cape. Alright, so that's that. We also need toques.
I can screenshot the ducky. YT is a little beach.
Alright, so...
OMG.
That's well played too.
Zesty.
Let's go to 3 dusters, 3 toques. Because I know that we'll figure it out as to who needs it actually. From there we can move forward. I think that's our best bet here. Who is our craft? It's for crafting, right? I want to say that's tailoring. That's tailoring. So who's on the tailoring job?
Wonderful new creator.
Alright, I gotta wait until chat goes away. I can see. I still can't see. After these messages, boom. Nobody's on tailoring. 10, 8, 6. Guess what, Annie? You're now our new tailor. You're our new tailor, huzzah! Oh, we don't have... Oh no, we lost power. Somebody needs to get on that right quick. Lickety split. Oh, wrong button. And we're gonna add some more. Any roof? No. Okay, good. Ramrod, welcome in. Who else did I miss? So, welcome in Diana the Duck. Welcome in RJ Ramrod. Welcome in NT Sheep. Guys, check out NT Sheep. Zesty. Zesty is here. Zesty is bestie. Guys, Zesty is phenomenal. Who else is here? Who else is here? Oh, Gunboat Willie. I apologize. Welcome back, Gunboat Willie. Hopefully you're feeling much better. Or feeling better. Either way, we appreciate you guys. Check out Gunboat Willie as well. So it is exclamation. Oh, you're not overrated. You are not overrated. You shut your dang home round. Yeah, that too, right?
Wonderful new creator.
Make me talk in tongues. Okay, cool. So come back over here. Why are you actually getting on that? Didn't I already mark those? Those look like they're marked. Okay. Gummy Hunter.
For some awesome
She's such
time,
a gummy
check out
hunter.
Gunboat Willie
Okay. How much did that give us for? That gives us
https://www.gunboatwillie
3.4 days. Okay, we're good.
8536.
We are good to go.
You
So
want
this
the
should actually
verdict.
work now.
Over the limit is
It
more
was in
likely to
fact
use.
not shopping
I
for
was not
gummies.
shopping for gummies, lol. But
Not
Gunboat
indeed, not this
sounds
time.
interesting, lol.
Gunboat sounds
Oh
interesting.
07 everybody.
Oh 07.
I
Oh
had a
07.
UPS delivery to go pick up after work.
Yeah, UPS
Asking for
delivery.
a change, lol. New
Oh.
e-reader face with Tom.
What did you, oops, what did you get, Bev? Who sent you stuff by oops? A new e-reader? Nice, hell yes. That's what's up. Like, is it a Paperwhite or something? Man, I really wanted one of those. I wanted one of those so
Sorry,
bad.
I'm jumping back and
So
forth
bad I
between
wanted
here and
a
Marvel
Paperwhite.
Puzzle Quest taking care of my
Marvel
girlies.
Puzzle Quest.
I dumped Amazon.
You dumped Amazon. Was it a bad breakup? Are you secretly Bezos's ex-wife? Is that what's going
No,
on,
I have
Zesty?
3 Kindles and will no longer do business with
Oh,
them.
gotcha. Okay,
I
gotcha.
bought a Cabo Libra color.
Kobo Libra color?
Nope.
Share the link inside
Oh,
the
zesty
Discord,
hugs.
please. I'm kind of interested. I do want to see, like, Amazon obviously flexing their big corpo muscles, right? Obviously, have edged in, but I honestly hadn't even thought to look at other third-party or potentially upcoming e-reader solutions in that regard. Something that I could bridge in most of my other libraries from my physical library that I already
This
had
e-reader is
on.
repairable.
Yes. Oh, that's the kicker. Yeah, that makes sense too. See, usually when I use the Kindle app on my phone or tablet or well, say Chromebook, which
Their
is also a
ebooks are
tablet.
often cheaper than Amazon. Once $10 less.
Pardon me. Excuse me. I'm so sorry to be a cough in your ear. Do they have their own like marketplace? Are they stuck in
One's
their own
asterisk.
marketplace, or can you use any? Can you like upload or like, does it have onboard storage that you can
Yes.
install your own books that you've gotten from third-party sources or ebooks or oh my goodness gracious, my brain is brain farting the different
What?
emobs. Yeah, mobile
Yeah.
books, things like that. It does all of those? Is it so it's basically drag and drop? Hell yeah, that's cool. That's what's up. I like that idea.
I can load whatever I want on it from my Calibre Librati.
Got
Library.
it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. That's cool. So wait, Zesty, Is your rig is your rig Linux? Is that what you have? Is a Linux rig? Or you have to have a Windows
I
PC
have the
too, I'm
Kindle,
sure.
not used in quite a while, and a torrent download of novels. 15K plus.
I used to be part
Sounds awesome,
Windows, okay,
Zesty.
gotcha.
Nope. Windows.
Built
I
it
build it
yourself. Hell
myself,
yeah.
huh?
Although I do
Damn,
recommend
Zesty.
Zesty,
How many did you eat?
honestly,
Your typing
at
is
this
worse
point
than mine right now, lol.
hell
Thank you for watching.
you could
Your
throw a dual
support means more than you
partition
know, even
onto
if
the
we are
hard
not
drive and
chatting.
dual boot into Steam
Don't be
OS.
shy, the
Steam
arcade
OS is
gods.
pretty badass.
Oh 07.
Very lightweight.
I've been building my own computers for about 16 years.
Wait, so what is your rig? Is it Intel or AMD? And I mean both CPU and GPU.
Nothing cheap. I got 4 HRS sleep, came home after work, then
Uh-oh.
had to haul my ass across town to get my
Nice and
package.
socially.
Intel.
Damn, there's a lot of them.
NVIDIA.
Oh,
There's all
ew.
my own PCs
Intel.
as well.
Ew. I'm sorry. It was probably rude of me.
Asus Mobo.
Asus Mobo. Okay. Oh, that works.
Zesty, I stole all the sleep today.
Yeah, she did. She said she was camped out like
Noise.
she was camped.
Someone should have it, lol.
Ow.
Been
Hood Van
building my
Winkle.
own PC for over 30 years.
Rip Van Winkle. Ice Ice Baby. Something, something, something. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I've done that too. And then some. All right, so I don't know who I said to do that, but somebody's got to do that. Somebody's got to move this around here. All right, so now this needs to be packed up as well. This needs to be put back down.
I've been sleep about 4 hours in day, huh?
In the center here. This needs to be moved there. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that'll work. That'll
Grinning
have to work.
face.
That'll work. Because I don't know where they
Useful.
put the other one. I gotta figure out where they put the other one.
Also have my OEM certification. Like.
Nice. Hell
Listen
yeah.
up, you primitive screwheads.
Used to have my
Enter
OEM
SFD is
certification.
trying to get a crew together for a heist
You
against
can
the
be
mega
put
core.
here.
Type.
Once the bed goes
Heist.
put in, it'll be
Balloon.
put in. Oh, will it fit
Ahoy.
there? Oh yeah, it'll
Captain
fit there.
Cheeks
That'll be at the
Digital
foot.
Wonderlands has joined
That'll
the
work.
treasure
They can still
hunt.
get in. And then
For
the
some awesome
dresser.
content, check
Did
out
this room
Pembroke
not
Forum
have a dresser? Oh damn. Okay. Guess we'll have to put another dresser in here as well. So we'll put the dresser here at the foot. They'll still be able to get in
You
through
won't
this
regret it.
side or this side to get
Heist
into the bed, but
500.
this will be their own little private
Ahoy.
area.
At
I don't know
Diana the
how
Duck
tall
has
the
joined the
dresser is,
treasure
right?
hunt.
But, I mean, worst case scenario, I could also move
No
this
dresser
stonecutter's
wasn't
table,
missing.
move the stonecutter's table into one of, like this room over here, for example, once it's completed. Oh, I forgot I asked you to do this. No, 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 don't cut any of that. What is that? That's granite? Oh, we could use the granite, but hold on, hold on. I don't want you to cut this right now. Do not cut any of this. Please don't cut any of that. Don't cut any of that. No, buddy, I need you. What? No, get over here. There, cut all that. Please, cut all that. Help me help you. You're still on this taming bison kick, buddy? Do we really even need bison right now? Probably. Oh, I think we wanted the bison so that we could slaughter them. At least that would help out with our food like a big old bit. No, no, that's fine. You know what? I'll. He's only here on loan anyway. He's not a permanent settlement. I'm not a permanent settler. Yeah, he's just here on loan anyway. And the guy's damaged, isn't he? He's damaged goods. Bad back, artery blockage, scratch scar. Okay, you know what? Actually, thankfully I don't have. Thankfully, knock on wood. That my knowledge, I don't have any of these that I have to worry about. But I do have this, and then some. So I just don't run around nude, although I probably would if I could. And I don't. Do anybody? Is anybody else bothered by the fact that he's just walking around, dangling, just going? Let me see. What is going on? Oh, what did you say? Look, on my side, it's not showing center. Anything's being blocked. I don't know where. What did you? Did you not make them happy this time? Did they? They're very upset with you. Your word choice. The machines know, right? The machines know now, Zesty. They know. They're paying attention to you.
Join the multi-discipline Sins arcade
All right. Oh,
Discord.
wrong one. Wrong one. It's gonna be social. No, this one right here, right? All right. Let's go to Felonious. So has he even communicated with anybody else? So he talked to Solo about cooking with gourds.
Machines know nothing.
I mean, he's just.
Thank you for watching.
Nobody has a problem with him just walking around.
Even if you are not chatting.
Oh, that's right. He has pants on. I forgot. He does. He's not like fully nude. He does have pants. I forgot. He does have pants on. Buffalo wool pants. They're not exactly. They're holy. They got a little bit of patches, right? I mean, it's not like you can't make out, outlines, I guess, so to speak. It just fits with his manly physique. He's just like, oh, look at me.
Does APG know he has pants? That's called gaslighting, bro.
Gaslighting, bro.
RPG is the pants. Apt.
That is apt. That is apt. That works. Somebody got sick because of a bad non-cleaning area. Who's set on cleaning? Who's set to clean? A bunch of people are set to clean. Why are you not cleaning? She won't clean because she has to do some research after her tailoring. Has she done any of the tailoring? Or she has stuff on there. All right, and then the wood dresser needs to be put over there. Bed needs to be put down. Oh, damn it, I forgot to do all this. No. They're all going to sleep on the floor. Well, you know what? Tonight, that'll work. But when you wake up, actually, Philonis, what are you doing? Meditating? Not right now, you're not. I need you to do this one, then move this one, and then begin that. I need to get on that right now, buddy. Everybody else is asleep. So you're just going to annoy them while you walk in there grabbing the stuff around. But it'll make them happy and it'll make their
Nap
room
with
set up.
nature. Action in the pants. This is the wrong site for that kind of thing.
Are they doing action in the pants again? I thought we weren't supposed to be doing that anymore. And then this one, oh, needs to be put over there. So then Philonis, while you're done with that, I need you to move this one and this one. And then clean up. You know what? Yeah. It needs lighting in here as well. Damn, you hear him going to town? Oh, because I have it set at this max speed. That's right. Let's go to second speed. He's all ta 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 ta. Sound like Woody Woodpecker just going on a tear. You know what? The light's gonna have to go right there.
Poop.
Damn, get down with your poop. Cleaning up this poop.
Cleaning up this poop pile of poo.
Pile of poo. That game was hell on my hands, man. It was crazy. Oh, there's more steel in here. Oh, hell yeah. Get down with their bad self. Get down with their bad self. I like that idea. Just putting it down there. Just dropping it like it's hot. Alright, so then there's that. Why aren't you... Philonis, what are you doing? No, I need you to do this right now. Oh, bulk goods trader from Finlatium. Maybe we can sell that wake up.
Poop came from.
Hopefully we can sell the pen's not enclosed. They still didn't move this damn... Why don't you move on that? Who's our socialist? Our socialist is... RimWorld Solo, the excavator. So as soon as you're done with that, buddy, I'm going to be paying attention to you because I need you to come over and talk to these bulk goods traders when they show up. Yeah, now that's not... Oh, it's... And then do this one too. Damn, these people just leaving these gates open, propped open. You ever work at a place like that, right? You ever work at a place like that where somebody props open one of the doors with a rock that they had to go find? The special rock that was just big enough to barely hold the door open so they could sit out like maybe smoking so they wouldn't get... Or getting it propped so it wouldn't completely close all the way, right? We've all met those people. That special rock. We all know. We all know somebody who's found that rock or has looked for that rock. So yeah, that's a true story. Okay, where's this bulk goods trader?
I missed the special rock.
Oh, there they are.
Also
okay.
A handy weapon when needed. P.
Well, normally they're not that big. Hopefully, it depends on how big the damn door you're trying to prop open is.
Thank you for watching.
Alright, they're right there.
More than you know,
where are they at? So, come over here and talk to them.
The
Jackson! Howdy, Jackson. Jackson, what have you got? Little hand. You got little hands? Teeny tiny hands? Alright, first and foremost, what will you buy? You will not buy the wake up we have. Damn it, will you? I was hoping you would. Alright. We have cloth pants. Oh, maybe we can make him change out to the cloth pants we have, since we have cloth pants. Oh, we can sell the wake up. Yeah, let's get rid of those. I don't even want her to take the wake up. I don't want her to even be tempted in taking any of that wake up. Berries. We only have 2 berries. That sucks. 46 components. I might be willing to get rid of some components if we need to. So they have geese. They have geese and they have donkeys. Now remember, we already have Doofus. Doofus is a female. We have 757 silver. Male donkey.
Can make other things feel bigger, like Rock's smirking face.
God damn it, sheep. I knew somebody was going to say it. I was trying not to say it. Oh my goodness. Should we get this donkey? Should we get this donkey? Should we get a male donkey? Maybe Doofus and the male
Get
donkey?
donkey a friend.
Yeah, get Doofus a boyfriend? Should we get Doofus a boyfriend? There you go. At 421, that's quite expensive. We may have to sell some stuff too. Let's see. They've got meat though. They a lot of meat. Damn, they're carrying a bunch of meat. More cloth.
I was being nice.
I don't want to buy any clothing from them because we could make our own clothing. It's not going to be as good as what they are offering, but they're going to overcharge us anyway. So I rarely don't want to buy anything from the traders unless I absolutely have to.
What? We're talking about rocks and how to get them off your door. Get donkey.
All right, get the donkey. All right, let's get Doofus a boyfriend. Let's grab that. Maybe we will grab some gazelle meat or ibex meat. Will go. They're the same price, so it doesn't really matter. They have more of this. Let's see. What if we go to 400 there? And what else can we sell? So remember, we have Doofus here. Doofus is 17. The male is 18. So I'm not sure. I have to look at the donkeys and find out what their age range is on there, and that way we can tell whether or not they're to be able to still mate and produce babies. If worst case scenario, we could sell baby donkeys and we'll just sell them. Besides whatever we would need for pack animals for our caravans. We do have our muffalo as well, right? And that one, yeah. Plus, we have Henrietta because her spouse
You're
tragically
trying
died.
to make it sound like
Then
Zesty and I are
Colin.
being lewd, but you're the one buying ass.
I'm not buying it. Okay, okay. Fair. 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 That's fair. Should we sell the alpaca? Or should we just slaughter the alpaca? What if we sell the alpaca to help split the difference for the donkey? Because we're going to try to tame bison anyway. If we can tame a bison, we might just slaughter the
Bullshit.
first one. That is
Donkey
fair.
trafficker.
Donkey Trafficker. That was my nickname in college. This we would go to Tijuana for those shows. You know what shows. And Rocky Point. Go down to Mexico.
Sell the alpcha for donkey.
Okay. Steel. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is good there. You know what? We'll probably end up getting rid of the bird skin, because I honestly don't know what we're gonna make out of 19 bird feathers anyway, a bird skin anyway. Light leather we'll hold on to. Lizard skin, you know what? We'll get rid of all the other. Well, 31 is quite a bit. Components, that's good, I think. Should we buy any cloth? That brings us to
I
35.
think
We're out of the pocket.
participating in those kind of shows are illegal just about everywhere. Face with
I I,
Tom.
I agree.
If
Where's the
he puts
donkey
the
sign the
donkey on a
consent
radar
form?
rescue, he'll get a ticket for hauling ass.
Where does a donkey get to consent? I mean, that's the question I don't want to know. I mean, what kind of form does a donkey have to fill out?
Join the
There's
multi-discipline
nobody ever
Simvac
talks about
Discord.
that, right? Donkey lives matter,
450
yo.
plus members.
Donkey lives matter. The more you know.
https://discord.gg/dfav8bfn43. How donkey writes. Thank you
Donkey
for
rights.
watching.
Donkey
Your
rights
support
are
means more than you know, even if you are
donkey
not
rights are
paying.
real rights.
Don't be
We
shy,
need a
we are for
lot
the
of. I
vibes.
remember we needed a bunch, right? So
07.
let's go to. If we go here, how much? They have 293. So it's 80 per, right? Per duster. I thought we had like. Didn't we have like something like 30, 36 and then 24, 30, 72? Close to 72, so 108. That's almost 3 dusters. 180. No. 180. What the hell am I thinking? 240 would be 3 dusters. This will be a good bit here. Can we go? We're going to max 293. That takes most of our money out, so I don't think that's a good idea. What if we go to
Here's a short,
200?
funny rhyme about donkey rights. Donkeys, they say, are quite keen
What
on
if we
pastures
go
of green
to
and the light
16?
saloon, no more just for H. They demand equal
And then maybe we'll
performance
get rid
and
of
a
the
beat
lizard
brain
skin as
bow.
well. I'm just trying to be smart in how we're trading, right? Some chocolate. $3.95 a piece? Damn. How much is that if we go out there? 218? I think we can spin that. I think we'd spin that. Psychic shot glance, granite table, limestone beds. I think we could do this. Here's a short funny rhyme about a donkey writes. Donkeys, they say, are quite keen on pastures of green. What? I can't read that. And a life serene. No more just for hauling. No longer for show. Their demand equal hoof holds and a good brain go.
Today, time to ruin Sin favorite Clint Eastwood movie.
That was quite well. You'll pass out in about 5 minutes. Well, thank you for your final diatribe before you leave. We love and appreciate you, Zesty. Don't be a stranger. Thank you for being here. She's gonna miss the time completely too. It's not even remotely close. We're still like, what's that, 25, 35, 25, 20 plus 5, 25 minutes away ish from code 69 over on this side. From nip nip time. Nip nip. Alright, there we go. So they're getting that going. They're getting that going. Oh.
4 HRS of sleep a night this week, lol.
I understand that, dear. You enjoy your sleep. Sleep well and know that you're loved and appreciated.
Night nights, Zesty, nap soon.
07 Zesty, we love and appreciate you. If that somebody gonna clip that? That was probably, I don't know. I don't know if that was entertaining or not. It was something. It was something that happened. Damn it! Oh, we gotta get this cloth inside. Wait, that's different than this cloth. Where my cloth, isn't it? Is that the same kind of cloth? What the hell? I'm like, hey, we got a bison.
Did you know there is a playlist for
we have a bison. Bring the bison in.
For more playlists and the adventures contained within.
Where's our other donkey? I want baby donkeys. I want the baby donkey. Oh, there they are. All right, we need a new donkey. All right, so we have a new donkey. Donkey needs a name. He's a male donkey. He's a male donkey. What is the donkey's name, guys? What is the donkey's name? What is his name? Name this donkey. And we lost the stream. Didn't we? We lost the stream, didn't we? Looks like the camera froze. Did the camera freeze? It looks like the camera froze. That's great, though. You know what? I'll leave it like that. Oh. Did it? That's the... Wait, is it still going? I'm really confused. What the hell just happened? Stud? Stud. Stud donkey. I don't know how the camera froze like that, but I'm keeping it. That's beautiful. Oh, wait. Oh, thanks, Zesty. I appreciate you. That was worth the tip. You pervs. Okay, to be pervs about that comment. I love it. But the game's still running. Okay, and you can hear me. It's even better. Oh, no. That's great. Let's call him Stud Muffin.
Yup, can hear you.
Alright, good. Should I leave it or should I kill it?
Yes, can hear you.
Alright. Should I leave it or should I kill it? Kill the camera, I mean. Alright, Bison needs a name. You don't even need a name because you're going to be turned into steaks. Yak 1. And I assume this is Yak 2. Colin, oh, we never named the female Yak.
So good, I just
we just need the... Right, it's good. That is good. The female Yak needs a name too. She needs a name too. Her name is, well, his name is Colin, and her name has got to be Yakety. Maybe she just talks a lot. I'm sorry. I have to. I had to. I have to. I had to. I had to. I had to. I had to.
Name the
I'm
bison
whispering to
Omaha
you.
if you're masking steaks lower.
Okay, yeah. He's only temporary anyway. I don't even understand why why we're gonna even name him. But we're Omaha. Great, that's a good one. I like that. The reason that's a joke, if you're out of the United States, is that Omaha Steaks is a big brand of holistic corn-fed steaks. You know what I mean? Good stuff. All right.
Good
Speaking of which,
mention.
Omaha, we are. Well, hold on. Where's it? Oh, we go here. We find Omaha. Where's Omaha at? We go over here and we go. Uh, you're set to slaughter, buddy. Low on food? Well, that'll help us out until we can get this damn freezer fixed. Come on. It's getting there. So far, we haven't had to put any supports in, which is really good. Let's make sure it's all roofed up again. We don't want as much air leaking out as possible. I like the fact that there's already silver in here as well, or steel in here as well. That'll help quite a bit. This will be nice. This will be so
OMG.
nice and cleaned up.
Sin looks like a sex doll in the pic face with Tom.
Oh God. She's all happy about that. She's like, oh yeah, I like that. Now I don't have to worry about the camera then. Wait, actually, you know what?
I put it in Discord.
Did you really? All right. You know what? No, I'm gonna kill it. It's not hurting the stream. You know what?
Join the multi-discipline Sin.
Can I still see around it? I can't really see around it. No, I'm gonna have to kill it. Oops. Yeah, let me just kill it. I have to kill the camera.
Have a you know what to stick in it face with Tom.
Oh, just took him out. You don't need to go high. You don't need to go team. All right, oh, that's fine too. A trade caravan from Phenolotium is leaving, but they left us a gift. A medicine of 4, not a real one. Wink, 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 wink. All right, so these damned rocks. Come back and deal with that, and then this one as well. Whoops. Who the hell keeps propping these damn gates up with the locks? Or, yeah. I can talk with rocks. That too. There's the medicine. Alright, Solo, you're digging, and then I need you to haul this once you're done, please. So far, so good. We're getting there. I don't know how much longer we have these guys here, but we'll take advantage of what we've got. She actually cooked. She's making the stuff there. All right. She didn't change any clothing yet. Oh, she didn't. Nobody built a chair. She's just standing up doing this. That must suck. All right. No. All right. I guess I'm gonna have to change out. Put the camera back on. Down here. Put the camera on. Right there.
Plus members. https
Is the camera not working? I turned it on. I'm really confused.
Thank you for watching.
Wait, what?
Your support means more than you know, even if you are not chatting. Don't be shy, the arcade abides.
Let's just
07.
turn it on. There's nothing wrong with the camera. Okay. Is it not? There we go. There it is. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Grab that chicken. Just choked it, man. You choked that chicken. What are you doing over there, you bad self? This guy is a very poor Steven Seagal. This is the Seagal from Walmart. To show how much of a badass. Oh! Why are you going out? That's right. I made you go after tortoises? Why? Why would I do that? What kind of crazy person does that? Which one is it? There we go. Oh, we have a bunch of stuff out here. Gazelle. Yeah. Go get those. Stay away from that tortoise. I know you heard it already. Muffalo. Oh, we could probably get a mate for the muffalo. How many? What do we have? A male, I think, or a female? It's a female. So, or male. Yeah, female. Five.
Oh, zesty lol.
Oh, zesty. Alright, I can't see how old these are, can I? Oh, I can if I click on them. Alright, so this is a muffalo here. Can I click on him or get his info? Let's tame him then. So I guess you don't get the info unless you've actually
Grinning,
gained him.
face. Syn camera back working.
Yep, I put it back on. I put it back on. Seems to be why people want to stick around for a little longer.
What is real? What is fake?
I mean, could be all a dream. You wouldn't know any different anyway. You don't know. You could be a brain in a vat. You don't know. You can't take anything.
Real. The world is fake.
You can't take anything for granted. Whoops. We never reset these. Okay, so Annie and Rob, Wilson. Rob's like, we need this protected. Felonis, I need you to wake this up. There's probably not enough light in there for them, but it'll work for now. Probably gonna move this around anyway. Another group of travelers from Finlatium is passing by. Man, we done really well with them. Something we had to have. We are neutral. We only have a goodwill of 1 with them. That's really, really weird, but it is what it is. Sheep knows lots of things. Sheep just likes to share them too much sometimes. Just a little bit. Alright. Somebody needs to get in here and take care of this stuff. Glad we have a surplus of steel now, so that's good.
Travelers visits is cool.
It is good.
Digital sheep with multiple
it is very good that we have visitors coming by.
Human body. What do we know?
Alright, so what about these warp clothing that you're generating here, girlfriend? Where is it? Okay, so first off, Felonis would replace locked apparel. He's locked with those pants? He can't take the wool pants off. He really is dedicated to that cosplay. Holy hell. He's not naked though. He's bare chested. He's a manly man. And he's locked. This is locked. I can't take it off. I didn't see the locked on there. So she did all of this. She's still working on this duster. Did they bring all that cloth in? Nobody brought the cloth in. Why don't you prioritize bringing that in soon as well, please? Because we need that inside. Is there any more over here? Is this ready to go? Almost done. Alright, the rice is getting there, about halfway done. Potatoes are about 60% done. Strawberries about 30% done. That smoke leaf's ready to go. I'm not sure why that hasn't been brought in. How much last is going to be around?
It also plays audiobooks. Awesome zesty.
It plays audiobooks too? That's pretty cool. So is it basically like a tablet? Is it color or is it just what? I mean, I know we're gonna keep you up, Zesty. Zesty, hang out with us. You know you want to. I'm gonna get even closer, Zesty. Zesty, I'm talking directly to you right now. I know you have a brand new, beautiful, scratchy new toy. Beautiful toy, right? I know you do. But hang around with us a little bit longer. You can play with your toy. You don't have to do much, just hanging out. Like, listen. That works. We appreciate you. We love you. And then you can load up your stuff. And then when you wake up, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, then you have books already ready to go. And all because you stuck around and hung around with us and ready to go. Good. That's cool.
7-inch screen.
7-inch screen. Nice. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Alright, that's very cool. Yeah! Alright, so we're generating Did we put a battery down? I forgot to check that. Did we actually build a battery yet? Oh, we did not.
7-inch makes Zesty happy.
Damn it. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I guess I shouldn't be surprised by that.
Perv that, P. Lol sheep.
I shouldn't be surprised by that. I guess none of us should have been surprised by that. We've hit compacted steel.
It's not the length, baby. It's what you do with what you have, baby.
See, I knew she'd have the right answer. Zesty always does.
Here's girl Zesty sweet dreams.
Nice! That surplus of steel dramatically helped us out. The duster's complete, so all 3 dusters were made. Where are they at? She's wearing one. Alright, who else needs clothes? I know you need clothing. Alright, so Philonis, why don't you come and... Watch, he's gonna take off with one of these damn dusters. Isn't he? Should we even make him a duster, or should we just make him a t-shirt? Remember, he's only here on loan.
I've spent years training what to do, just have to pass the bar.
What do we just make him a... And the toques are done too. Alright, so is she wearing a toque? Anybody wearing a toque? Good job there. Way to go, Annie. Kicking ass. Kicking some ass. Alright. Who is our best constructor? That's going to be Solo, right? I think, right? I'm trying to see. Yeah, no. That's Rob. Rob, as soon as Rob wakes up, I need Rob to get started on this battery. Because we need that battery in there as quickly as possible. Both of the wind turbines are now complete and done. They are powered in. Is this powered in? This isn't even set into the network. Oh crap, this is completely separate. Alright, we need to plug this into the network as well. So what we'll end up doing is probably dragging this up and over. It's a little convoluted, but I didn't want to dig through the potato field to get there. I'd rather sacrifice a little bit of hay and the dandelions. I'm not too worried about. But once we have both of these plugged in, and we have a battery storing. Oh, the battery's already done. All right. So once these continue to generate power for us, we can store that power here, and then this is already enclosed. This is all stone, so it doesn't catch fire. It won't spread fire. Rough hewn granite. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we should be good to go. We just need a good windy day, and then eventually the other thing that we can get, I believe. Oh, we don't have it. We don't have it installed yet. Oh, somebody needs to come over here. No, I need you to get on the wood fire generator. All right, the power's coming up a little bit. But it's because the wood fire generator, nobody's been keeping up on it. I had a good thing going where everybody was doing what they're supposed to be doing, and I somehow screwed up part of that balance. Marty! Welcome in, Marty. Welcome in. How are you doing? You guys check out Marty. It's Bang Marty. Believe. Marty.
Don't be shy. The arcade abides.
Appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you so much.
Hi, Marty.
Come on, guys. Get on this damn loading this up. What are you... Where's he at? Philonis, where are you at?
And more. https://youtube.com/@marty61plays.
Oh, come on.
C equals _.
We're only going to have a little bit of power trickle in, and we're going to have weird power outages. Until they get on that. See, our primary, at this point still, unfortunately, our primary power source is that wood fire generator with the secondary coming from the wind. And then all of that's being dumped into this single battery that we currently have available to us. So, it is what it is.
LOL sheep.
Are you puking? Oh my goodness, dude. Philonis has gotten food poisoning. Oh, lovely. Lovely! Alright, everybody sleeping? Everybody sleeping? Pretty close to it. Let's go. Rob, you look badass with that toque on. Who needs warm clothing still? Felonis? I guess we will come back here. We will make you a button-down t-shirt and a toque.
Not again. The pukes last time was a
I
major
know.
mess.
I know. Getting good wind generation now. Both generators are pulling in quite a bit of energy. This battery surplus will help us going. If you look down at the bottom, the way I'm to understand it is the battery self-discharges at 5 watts every tick. Right now we're showing that we're generating up to 600 watt density, which is the maximum of each battery is 600 watt density. We're currently at 197, ticking up as you see in the bottom left corner. And I believe that all of the grid excess storage that we have is 3231. I'm not entirely sure on how that is. So we have a capacity of 3000 watts that we have available from everything all together. But right now we're only storing 230. Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah. That's what it was. So by the time that's done, it'll be 600 watt density out of the max capacity of, in this case, 36 watts. Got it. Okay. This generates 1,000 by itself. Yeah, 1,000 watts by itself, and these generate 1,500, I guess. No, that's 3,000 by itself. This one's not plugged in. Oh, wrong button, Sin. Wrong button. Because it's not actually connected. Actually, can I go this way? I'd rather do that. Yeah, I'd rather do that. And we'll just cover that with a wall or something. Although we probably can't, well, we shouldn't, because it's going to cover up part of the horseshoe pin. But we can always move the horseshoe pin. That's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. And we're going to break this building down here very shortly anyway. Because it was a failed experiment. 41 degrees. Of course, well, it's a dry storage, if nothing else. Maybe tear down the inner walls. I'm not entirely sure. We need to finish the temple room. That's something we're gonna have to do. I wasn't planning. I wasn't trying to plan on getting one of those, but I like the color of the cloth. I've never actually seen it that color before. It looked like plasteel. Confused me. So I'm not sure why that's like that. Wow, the battery's almost full. So we're probably gonna need another one. But I think right now, since we're only sipping at the battery,
the horseshoe poles makes the game more fun.
oh, I bet. I
One
bet you that
thing
makes
at
it way
time
more
get
interesting.
them too excited with stones again.
Yeah, how is this being dug out, by the way? Now we gotta come back into base. Minor break risk. Okay, hold on, let me.
Thank you for watching.
Colonists are gathering to
Please
celebrate
support
Rob
me
Boss
more
and
on
Andy
RimWorld.
Oakley's
Who knows when I'm not
marriage.
chatting?
Hey, where
the
is they?
arcade
Where are they doing?
gods.
Where do we put the marriage site?
07.
Oh, out here, right? Solid. Here we go. They're getting ready to do the marriage. Dun 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 dun. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, that's the wrong theme song.
Ooh, congrats.
They getting hitched. They getting hitched. Did we even? We didn't put one in. Let's put one in really quick. Right here. There you go. See, the donkey approves too. Oh, he's down? Oh, he's sleeping. He doesn't need to be here anyway. What a happy marriage. Who's officiating? They're all, stay away from that bramble patch. Boom! Oh, now there's lightning too? High five. It's like you did it, dude. There's not even the groom. The groom's up there, right? There's Rob up here. I can't zoom any further than that. And there's Annie down here. Is that it? They're done? Oh, they're beginning the marriage ceremony now. Oh, my apologies. Probably we didn't put any tables or anything else out here for it.
The wedding tired him out and went nap.
No, they hadn't started it. My apologies. I thought they had. Wow, wow, wow. It is nip nip time. Smoke him if you got him. Oh my goodness gracious. She's like, I do.
Rain on the wedding day. And
Oh
night,
my
not a good
goodness
sign.
gracious.
Since dawn
She's
of
like, do
freedom,
you take this man as your life? Yay! Rob Boss and Annie Oakley are married. The colonists are now celebrating the occasion. And Philonis was... Why is it? Oh, he did fall. He was sick. He was sick. He's sick for it. He got so sick by it. Smoke him if you got him. But they're not very, don't have the most extravagant bedroom. So we will have to amend that, perhaps. I don't have any carpet. Ooh, we could put hay down. Hay! That will help prevent it from getting... We could do that. I have never actually done that. You know what? Let's try doing that. I know this is going to sound really weird, but I'm going to put hay flooring down. We have more than enough hay.
I clipped the wedding low.
Thank you. That's very, very cute. I'm glad we finally... Look, I'm honest. I'm glad we finally were able to get to a wedding and get one completed. At least in the memory of Andre, right? The fact that they weren't ever able to have their marriage, at least I was able to finally get far enough into the game where I was able to get a married couple, get a couple married. It finished, so we will give them some planters to make their lives a little happier and healthier and prettier, and maybe we'll put hay floor in their room
If
too.
quit killing everyone sin, there'd be more weddings low.
I don't know what you're talking about. No clue. What are you talking about? Do what now? What is he saying? What did he say?
Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
All right, there's a lot of hay.
450
Hey,
plus
man.
members. https://discord.gg/dfav8bfn43.
We don't need it under the
Thank you for watching.
walls.
Your support means more than you know, even if you are not chatting. Don't be shy.
But it wouldn't hurt to have it all over the floor. We have plenty
7.
of hay. That's not an
Since
issue,
it
right?
changed to short later.
We have 840 hay.
There's
We
a
have more than enough to
futuristic
feed the
crimes
animals that
against
we have. More than
RimWorld.
enough to make
Streamlabs keep reminding
to the
everyone
and then
low.
the straw matting for the hay is not very heavy, so it's not very big. But we need to get Rob on that. What is he doing? He's eating. So once you're done with that, I need you to work on the straw matting. Oh, you're actually... What are you doing right now?
I see sheep.
No, not remove flooring. Oh, there was already that flooring there? Alright, so how about instead of that, we need you to do this instead. I want to see how fast you put it down. Was he cleaning or what was he doing? Oh, he's moving it now. Alright, I want to see this. I want to see how this actually goes down. So he goes and grabs it. Comes back. Oh, man. I'm all putting straw matting down, right? God. That hopefully will help stop the spread of disease as well, because it stops the spread or dramatically slows the spread um, of like blood and dirt and everything else too. Is it? It's the stopgap until we can get carpeting. We have more than enough hay and it's replenishable, so doing
You
that's
can
not a bad
donate and
idea.
support in multiple ways
It
now.
does make
Super chats,
buildings
YouTube memberships, and using the
much
Cash
more
App for Warlord Offsin. Thank you for your
what's
prompt.
that word that they flammable. Yeah, yeah. It does make rooms much more
Hey
flammable.
Kiwi.
So there is
Kiwi.
a tree. Hey, what's up, Kiwi? Hey, Kiwi Pirate. Welcome to Little Sinners. Thank you so much for being a member. I appreciate your support and your friendship. Thank you so much for
Member
being here.
Kiwi.
Remember Shivel, remember Kiwi. Member Kiwi. Member. Member. I member. Alright, so we need one more battery. Well, we have more than a surplus to be able to go. We'll probably throw the batteries along this wall, maybe. And then we also need more conduit connecting those. And that'll get those plugged into the system. Those are 600 apiece as far as the storage capacity that they can hold. If each of these is giving out 3,000, so we're looking at 7,000 total once it's all plugged into the network. 7,000 total, and we're only storing at the moment 600. So not even 10%. It's kind of crazy,
Hey
actually.
weirdos.
But I didn't know that. I didn't know that. It's better. I mean, that allows us to be able to have way more lighting. And I'll have to be
100
moving
points
stuff
Pilot
around and make it
Flag
smarter.
Lockhart clinking beer mugs.
Oh, 7
Kiwi
Kiwi.
we sent Zesty to bed, she not been sleeping. Sin get a marriage done, replaces floors with flammable materials, spouse dies in suspicious fire.
I swear to God, that better not happen.
Did
Minor
you know
break
there is
risk?
a playlist for the
Phalonis.
video you're
Phalonis, you
watching?
need clothing, dude.
Check the channel page for more playlists and the adventures
I
contained
wish that the
within.
flooring thing wouldn't
Sheep
do
can't
this, where it
prove
puts
that.
it like that.
Seed.
But it is what it is.
Streamlabs.
Oh, something just came up. What
Lol
is that?
Suau Zesty.
A beautiful aurora is lighting up the sky. The undulating colors will boost the mood of anyone outside to see them and make the night brighter. And now that's a mood buff for everybody in the entire colony for as long as it lasts, right? So that'll help people out a little bit, help their mood, especially Phalonis, who's currently dealing with a mood debuff. Low expectations. He's dealing with a beautiful aurora that gives him 14 by itself, bringing his mood up to
Thank you for
31.
watching.
But his major
Your
break
support
threshold
means
is at
more than you
20%, and
know,
his minor
even if
break
you're in
threshold
that
is at
challenge.
35. So
Don't
because
be
he's at
shy,
30
we
or
all play the
31, that's why
guides.
he's already beyond the
Hey
minor break
7.
threshold.
You're
And if
beautiful.
he continues to edge down, then it'll be towards the major break threshold. And if he hits 5% or lower, then it becomes an extreme break threshold. Um, but as you can
I
see
point
here,
out how
disturbed
Sin
sleep,
plans their
soaking wet,
mother, Steam Labs
body mod are
mentions the
frustrated
playlist.
because he can't. I
Fruit
don't have
flag
any way for him to
bingo.
body mod at the moment. An unsightly environment. He doesn't like the fact that we live in a damn mountain. Apparently, darkness. He doesn't like being in the dark. He's been rebuffed by Annie Oakley because he was trying to hit on her, hitting on a married woman. Right? Oh, this was a while back though. Feels bad, man. Awful barracks. That's fair. Serious pain. When will it end, brother? I asked that very same question. I do. When will it end? When will the pain stop? That's a lesson for us all, I think. Hopefully not. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it all sober. That's crazy. Anyway, keep going.
Sheep
Okay,
you
so
just tag team with
I'm
Streamlabs.
thinking we have yaks and muffalo. We have a pair of yaks, but we only have one muffalo. The chances of us taming another muffalo anytime soon or buying a muffalo, I'd rather tame one than try to mine one. And as good as Phalonis is, I can look. I don't know. We'll try. We'll try. Oh, there are muffalo here too. It's what, a male, female. So we need a male. Didn't I already mark one? Oh, I did. I did. All right. Well, he's gonna get on that. Oh, he's not feeling well too, so that's the other reason why that's probably not happening. Are you guys gonna give me babies? Hold on. Are you gonna give me babies, Submuffin? Stay in one place, dude. Sin forgets that he can't pause it.
To expose Sin's crimes. We fight for
I
truth,
don't have.
justice, and the VPN
There are no
way.
crimes. What crimes are you? There are no crimes. No crimes. All right. So the pack animal. Yep. Male. 100% growth. Life expectancy is 24 for each of them, and they're
Just
both
stopping me.
18.
Marie on hands today. Both
They
hands
can
and braces.
they can't have
The
babies then,
awesomeness. And every
right?
time
They're
you
in
smile,
middle age. They're late age.
K1W1 rate is thinking of you.
Oh man,
100 points pirate
I wanted
flag.
baby donkeys. Wait, who holds more? All right, Aurora's endings, but let me pause really quick.
Ducky's heading to bed.
Oh
07
seven
Kiwi,
again,
get
Ducky?
ready,
Didn't you
Siri.
already get enough sleep? Holy man!
07 Ducky.
All right,
Sleep well.
130% carrying capacity is 105 for donkeys, so 210 for both. For Colin, the yak, their carrying capacity is 158. I don't want to kill the donkeys. Look, okay, to be honest, I was willing to slaughter the buffalo or the muffalo so we had the meat. Especially if we don't have the opportunity to tame a male muffalo anytime soon. Because otherwise, I would rather have the muffalo across the board. But if I had to choose between the yaks or donkeys as my secondary pack animal that you can also ride, which I believe you can. I know you can ride the donkeys. I'm not sure you can ride the yaks, but you can ride muffalo? Question mark, question mark? Right? Because doesn't it say it's rideable? Or no? How do you know if they're rideable? Move speed, trainability, sex growth, filth rate, carrying capacity, pack animal. Okay.
Duck.
Duck.
Yes, but if I don't, I won't get my child up for school tomorrow.
Duck, duck, goose, duck, duck. Alright, so where is there?
Sin rode off on the donkeys and asterisk.
Where is there? Where does it say that if you can ride them or not? Where does it say if you can?
Don't get it. Join the
Maybe I'm missing it. Did we check that already? Okay. Is it under Muffalo? Oh, we still need to name the Muffalo too. 162. So wow. So there's not actually that much difference between the Muffalo and the Yaks as far as their carrying capacity.
Your support means more than you know, even if you are not chatting. Don't be shy, the arcade abides. 07.
Alright, let me look this up really quick. Hold on a second. Oh, the yak are where the blue fur come from. And that's pretty rare compared, I guess, apparently. Can you ride yaks in RimWorld? 07 Kiwi Pirate, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, brother. Have a good one. No, you cannot ride yaks. Not in vanilla, which is the one I'm running. Okay, so can you ride Muffalo? Survey says no. Damn, you can't ride them either. Can you ride donkeys?
That sounds like a challenge.
Yes, donkeys are rideable. Okay. which is why they had the increased caravan speed, right? Because like the Muffalo here does not have a carrying capacity speed, just has the extra carrying capacity. But apparently the Muffalo I don't know. Muffalo versus I wonder what's better, Muffalo or Yak? Muffalo versus Yak? Muffalo versus Yak, which are better? Oh, well, they both give milk too, right? Yeah, I believe they both give milk. I want to say, and I'm not trying to like keep an eye on and be checking out the wiki or anything like that. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. I am back. So let's keep
I'm
going.
back. What did I miss?
I was just we're checking animal husbandry. Have you any familiarity with that double tap? Since you said that you've had an adventurous life, any animal husbandry tips that you would like to share with us? We were trying to determine whether or not we're going to keep the donkeys because their speed is good. However, their carrying capacity is significantly smaller than either the yaks or the muffalo. The yaks and muffalo both produce milk. Muffalo produce milk and wool. Adult meat amount is 336. They create wool. Oh, they don't create milk. They just create wool. So yaks create milk. Muffalo create wool. The wool can be used to make cloth.
Never had yaks or bison, so I have no advice.
And these guys, yeah, these guys create milk. So they're not as much meat. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I keep the yaks that we've got? We're not getting any baby yaks. I think they're too old. Yeah, they're too old probably in their life cycle. Let me check again on that. I don't think we're getting baby yaks. And I don't think we're getting baby donkeys. Life expectancy is 22. Yeah, they're elderly. They're elderly yaks. Damn, they're elderly. Does that mean I should slaughter them anyway? How old is the muffalo? Hold on. Damn, this sucks. Alright, life expectancy for muffalo is only 15, and this female is already 10. Oh, button-down t-shirt. Alright, Philonis. Hold on. Pause. Philonis, where is that shirt? Where did you put the shirt down? Right there. Philonis, wear this. Okay. Let's go. What are they? Okay, so Rob Boss is sowing dandelions, and he's consuming berries. His new spouse, his wife, right? The yeoman of the Grey Empire. He married into royalty, you know. That's how you do it. That's how you really do it. Rob Boss is living life like a boss. Married into royalty.
Thank you for watching.
Or whatever
Your
passes
support
for
means
royalty
more
within
than
the
you know.
empire. We're
Without
currently a
you, I'm
yeoman,
not
so it's not
chatting.
exactly like we're high
Don't be
level, high
shy,
rank or
the
anything.
arcade abides.
We'll work there if we can survive long enough. If we can survive long enough. Man, this is going to be a great freezer once we're done with it. You know what? Now, hold on. Let me take a look here. Yeah, I think this is still good to have a freezer. Although I'm really doubtful that for electricity, recurve bow is done. Alright, hold on. So what else did we say we needed? Harp. Noble apparel. Is she gonna want noble apparel soon?
Listen up, you primitive screw.
She has a cape. I can make it go.
Oh,
There's carpeting I can unlock. Pemmican, which is really good for caravans. Beer brewing. I'm not even sure we've been using the Psychite tea or any of the smoke leaf we've been making either. Or we could jump the ship and probably go to hydroponics a little bit here, jumping ahead, because it would be necessary to actually have a grow room. Because you know why we always need a grow room, right? You need a grow room. We all need a grow room. But honestly, it's good to have a grow room for winter and just in general, because then we can have constant stock with the proper size grow room. We could have constant stock of basic food supplies as well as food supplies as well as drug supplies for substances and medications. And that will help us out to be able to keep a better constant flow of those things too. But we may have to have multiple grow rooms in that respect. I've never actually worked with the hydroponics yet either. These are all new things that I haven't been able to survive long enough to get to. So we're learning. We're learning as we go along. And I'll be sharing all those things with you as I'm learning too. So thank you all for sticking around for that. Maybe hit the like button. Consider subscribing for more. Like I said, I'll be streaming today. Tomorrow I will be streaming. Oh, I didn't get to do this door. So basically today through Friday. Saturday we'll be doing City Skylines Remastered as we return to our city of Chamois, which has over 100,000 Sims living in it, peacefully having fun, enjoying life, enjoying the new changes as we're going around making the appropriate citywide changes we need to sustain 100,000 people without too much a headache and traffic flow issues, and then continue to
According
grow
to
from there.
Google, yaks are fertile up to 15 years old.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that that counts for RimWorld.
A
So
crew
I'm
of
not. I don't know.
ne'er-do-wells,
You know what I mean? I
engineers,
really don't want
gamers,
to take
and
them out
ghostly
ahead
creators are
of
prepping to
schedule.
take down one of the
This was
mega
actually
core in the
supposed to be
city of
the. Oh
Sin.
yeah, this is supposed to be the
Cheap.
freezer room.
Stazzy Chrome. D0
This
Double
first
3
line
Tap
right
made it
here.
back from their solo
These will
heist with
be
some
for the air
payday,
conditioning units.
McGuffin,
This will
and the
be a
channel
blank spot.
bravado that no one can
Actually, we'll probably
verify.
come out one more
Results,
just to have
D0
it so
Double
it's not
3
just
Tap,
like that.
770.
So it's not just pulling cooler air back in. Let's do one more row. And then that'll be this, yeah. It'll be alright. Basically, so it can vent, so the air conditioning units can vent out. My God, my knee is killing me, or the brace I've got on my knee, making my knee burn. My knee burn. Hopefully that helps prevent the spread of dirt. I mean, somebody's gonna have to still come
Okay,
by and clean this
another
dirt up
Google search
anyway.
says in RimWorld, animals like yaks do not experience a decline in fertility due to
Oh.
old age in the same way as cull.
Thank you so incredibly much, Double Tap. That's insight. That's good stuff. Oh, we need a research product. All right, research. We need to figure out what we're gonna do here. I think hydroponics is a good idea. We have enough batteries going in, or at least we have enough battery now, because the hydroponic tables themselves, if I recall correctly, the hydroponic things have their own power requirements. But then you also have to have a solar lamp inside of the grow room, and the solar lamp is very, very, very power greedy, as you would consider it would be, right? Um, I heard somebody was letting go of their food. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, give me a second. I didn't realize the camera was looking at boring stuff.
Thank you for watching.
You can hear somebody
Your support means more than you know,
chopping
even
away,
if you're
chopping it
only
up with
chatting.
a carrot. He's
Thank you,
just getting
chat.
in
The
there.
arcade abides. 07.
He's just getting in there. I love the music in this movie, in this show, this game. I can talk. I need you to work on both of those while we still have the surplus. We need them anyway, because we're gonna need air conditioning units relatively soon once this stuff is dug out. What about roofing? Did I come back and check the roofing? All right. Well, we love you. Thank you so much for being here, NT Sheep. Appreciate you. You guys check out NT Sheep. Bang Sheep here. I hope I did it right. I think I spelled that correctly. We'll see.
Sheep.
Okay, I did. Good.
Check out this
Uh-oh.
crazy,
So,
new creator,
Wilson is dealing with lower Y. Attended wedding, slept in cold, awful bedroom. The rooms are cold. 53 degrees. Oh yeah, we need heaters.
I'm
Oh, we need
hardly near
heaters.
myself.
See, heaters and hay floor. Not a good combo. Not a good combo. The only other option we have is to maybe put... Well, I decided to put that on everything. So what if we take out the areas that have the floor? So from there, we're going to put down 2 heaters. We're going to put down... Hear me out, hear me out. I've got an idea. So at least for right now, where the sleeping areas predominantly are, and the fact that nobody will move that damn knife, that's going to keep this room in equilibrium. But once the heaters are in, that'll keep that going. But we'll put in a vent here. We'll put an event here. And we will put an event here. That's not going to keep the rest of this. The rest of this is still going to be ambient temperature or colder anyway. But I want to be able to use both heaters together. I could probably get away with one. So, you know what? I'm going to say, can I not allow it? There you go. I don't want to allow that yet. I want to just hold on to it. That way, if the one heater is not enough to keep everybody warm, then we'll have a backup already ready to go that's locked in place, kind of committed to it. All right, Philonis, what are you up to? Taming a Muffalo. I want you to actually clean, please. Can you get all this stuff cleaned up for me? Can you be a pal? Kind of help everybody out. Oops, wrong button. Sometimes the extra commands on this would be so much easier because you have to hold, like I'm holding L1 down to cue his, cue the things that I want Philonis to do. I have to hold L1 down, and then you have to hit square, which brings up the separate menu, right? And then you have to go over to it with the directional. Don't get me wrong, I wish that they would just... Double 11, if you're paying attention, or Ludian Studios, anybody from there, if you're paying attention, I doubt you are. I doubt anybody is, because nobody gives a damn about the console edition. But if you are, please, please just give us keyboard and mouse controls. My goodness, if you can't even give us 1.6, because this is still stuck at 1.24. What they're actually calling 1.23. It's weird how it's set up on the website. The website doesn't reflect it. I can show you here. It shows 1.24, but on the website it shows 1.23 is the max that was released for console. We're not even up to 1.5 or even 1.6. 1.6 is the one that's launching right or just launched because Odyssey on PC launches in a couple of days. So just keyboard and mouse, man. Just hell, mouse alone. Give us keyboard and mouse controls, if nothing else. That would make some of this so much more quality of life, if nothing else. Probably preaching to the choir. I'm preaching to myself. I don't know. I'm just work here, man.
Any news on getting UPC shipped to you?
No, because I have to go pick it up. I can't have it shipped to me. It can't be shipped by air. And ground shipping, the best way if I'm going to do that, I might
Thank
as
you
well
for
go get it
watching.
myself because there's more stuff that I
You
need to get
support memes
besides
more than you know,
the
even if you
PC
are not
itself. It's a
chatting.
bunch of other stuff, and I
Don't
need a
be shy, we all
UPS
feel the
fan. The
vibes.
money that I had
Oh
saved up
07.
from the last job that I worked last year during the open enrollment period, I'm on the last bits of that now, and I've not been able to find a job, especially after the recent move, so I've not been able to find a job. And so whatever money that I did have to be able to pay for, say, a U-Haul van to go pick it up and then drive back, um, yeah, it wasn't utilized in that fashion. But it wasn't because I didn't want to, it was because I was trying to get more money to get, I actually really wanted a car, is what I wanted. I wanted my own car, not a car that I rent and then have to give back. I wanted my own car. But that didn't work out either. So here I am. I had to make it stretch. The economy basically and yeah, it's a number of different things. It's not just one thing. It's a number of things. Okay, so he's been digging in darkness this whole damn time. All right, let's make a couple more of these. at least for now. We're gonna have to take those out because as we run more of the electric line in and add more lighting around, and I'm trying to make it look nice. I don't want it to look garbage. I want it all to try to look nice. It may take some time to get there. Instead of trying to rush everything, it will get there. All right,
World
need warm
46,
clothing.
at
That's
D0 level
Felonis.
3 tap
You're still
runs
not wearing
700
warm enough
tokens and now
clothing.
has
46 degrees. So I'm looking
5,833
over on the far
tokens.
left because I can't
Price
do it right.
700.
So over there,
Listen up, you primitive screwheads.
says comfortable temperature
Enter in
range,
D0 level
right?
3 tap is
46
trying
degree
to get a
Fahrenheit
crew
to
together
83
for a
degree
heist
Fahrenheit.
against the mega core.
And it is currently
Type.
47 degrees outside.
Heist A.
Well, we didn't make him a duster. Is there an extra duster inside there that I miss somehow? See, I hate with the flooring. When you put the flooring plans down, if they don't make it right away, it still leaves the square, the outline of the square, and then it's hard to see what the hell's underneath it. And I don't see a duster, so she probably needs to make another duster. And a toque. Or a toque. A toque might be enough. I don't think we have enough, I don't think we have enough cloth. Exactly what it was. We ran out of cloth. 9th of September. The temperature outside is 41 degrees. Not very far off from actual freezing, so we're getting close. We don't have enough meals. We are in danger zone. We are badly in the danger zone. The only benefit that we have is that this rice is almost ready to come up. The hay, hopefully the hay flooring might actually help keep the temperature a little bit better too. I'm not sure that that's actually counted in the simulation or not. Potato plants, 80% done on that. That strawberries, 60% done on that. Slim pickings, man. We have to. What else do we have set? Gazelle. Who else do we have set for hunting? Why don't you go hunting too? No, it's cooking. My bad. There it is. Oh, he is set for hunting. All right, Wilson is. And anybody else good at it? No, he's the only one who's good at it. All right.
A crew of ne'er-do-wells,
tough.
edge-runners, gangers, and beastly commenters are prepping to take down one of the mega core in
All
the
right,
city
everybody's
of Synth.
sleeping. Let's speed things up just temporarily.
The screen sheets don't
So
look
let's see
good.
people moving around.
D0 double 3
Oh,
tap
there she
was
goes.
sent straight to a cold locker.
What is he
Thankfully,
doing?
the
Rob
reprimanded
Boss is
scouts
so in the
didn't
area.
get them.
Buddy,
This
you need to
too.
get on the crops. You need to get on those crops badly. Ooh, my back is not liking this. Come on, guys. Can anybody else do construction on that? Because that's fine. I'm more worried about the dirt areas. It does kind of look nice, even though it looks kind of weird, like a yellowy, like spaghetti. It looks like somebody just dropped a bunch of spaghetti all over the floor. Mom spaghetti. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was paused. Alright, go for broke.
Thank you for watching. Your support means more than you know, even if you are not chatting. Don't be shy, the arcade abides. 07. Okay, have to bounce.
Double
GLHF.
tap. Thank you so much for
Later.
being here. We love and appreciate you. Have a great night. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget, we are streaming RimWorld today, tomorrow, and Friday, and then Saturday, same time, 3 p.m. Eastern, or sorry, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or Arizona time. Um, so RimWorld today, tomorrow, and Friday, and then Saturday will be City Skylines Remastered. Build complete, make duster. Okay, so hold on, pause. Where is the duster? Right there. Felonis, since you're a crybaby. Oh, now it says he's not cold? I give up, dude. You know what? No. You're not getting that. You're not getting that from us. Alright, and then now, Rob, what are you doing? Consuming kibble? Oh, I guess it's better than nothing. I need you to make that heater. So that everybody's not cold. Better than nothing. If it was good enough for Mad Max, it's good enough for Rob Boss. Who makes eating kibble even look good. Mad respect, Rob Boss. Okay. Do anybody even have? Oh my goodness. I didn't set any Psychite T use at all. Wow. Way to go, Sin. Way to go. Alright, and we want Psychite T every... I want to say it's 4 days? You know what? I'm not going to make this mistake again. So I'm actually going to look it up. Because I have to be better at this respect. I want to say it's every 4 days. Oh, every 2 days. Psychite T and ambrosia, excuse me, have purely positive effects when taken every 2 days adult timing. Tea will increase productivity by reducing the need for sleep as long as you set a good drug schedule. Using social drugs can be directed. We'll do that only if the mood is below zero point 0.9. Let's go there. And oops, let's go back in, and they can carry up to 3 with them. And since I do know that about ambrosia now, we're going to set ambrosia to be the same way. So they can carry up to 3 with them. No addiction is allowed, but they do have recreation, and they can schedule that, and you want to do that every 2 days. And again, same zero point 0.9 across the board. I think that's good there. So no addiction there. Oh, no addiction to Psychite T either. Let's get rid of that. Oops, helps me save it.
Going
There
to
we
run
go.
along.
Marty, thank you
Have
so
a
much for
great
being here. I
stream.
appreciate you. Thank you
Cheers
so
to you
much.
and
Oh
Ollie
07.
Cat.
Hopefully that heater now, we just installed our first heater, so that should hopefully warm the inside building. And once these vents get put in, then the vents will be able to share that heat throughout. And if we need the second heater, we'll already have it available for us too. So hopefully that should heat it. It's already 52 degrees inside. Oh well, okay. Or 54 now versus... It's getting there. It is getting there. And let's make sure our roof over here is trying to make sure we're still thermally regulated too. Whoops, we don't need that. Yeah, I think we're good there. So far, so good. New chunks fell from the sky. Deconstructed spacecraft. Bam, bam, bam. We'll set all of those to deconstruct too. They'll get around to it eventually, and it'll be more steel. Well, that's more resources for us. And then we will be able to take advantage. Now, this is a nice room. I think so. But I still think we need more support. What do we have for building materials? Hold on. Let's go into research again, or into our inventory. We have marble. Marble's not very strong, so it might have to be wood. Steel. We have steel. Alright, so we're going to go in here and we're going to make a couple of steel columns. Just because I feel like
Thank you for watching.
I still think that
Your
this
support
might be
means
better.
more than you know, even if you are not
So
chatting.
let's do one on the
Don't be
inside of each
shy,
of
the
these
arcade abides.
these
07.
additional uh, natural columns just for additional support. I don't know if it's an overhead mountain, so I don't know that it can be punched through per se with drop pods, and I don't know that I want to take the chance on the roof collapsing because of how large a room it is. I do know the larger the room, the more support you need, which is why I was trying to carve it out of the rock and try to leave those additional support layers there so that people would have access to them. But the rooms are going to be coming along quite nicely. These corridors, the way that I originally had wanted to carve it out, these rooms here, these off rooms, are 7. What are they? 7 by 4, so 28, right? 1, 2, 7. Yeah, 7 by 4, so 28. So 28 tiles, not the largest rooms, but they're still not small rooms. And that's not going to be the master room. This would become actually the master room per se. Um, for Annie and for Rob, this would technically be their room because of how much larger it needed to be. But now that I think about this, this would make the better stone room. Unfortunately, it's not like I can label those things, even using the planner that's built in. Um, but we'll figure it out. This may end up being their room. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, the whole thing is that you want to try to be as fluid and flexible while still retaining some sense of plan as possible. And when you have ADHD and OCD and a number of all the other BYOBs and everything else that you need to, every anagrammed type of mental malady, then you need to make sure that you're trying to keep on the up and up because you never know when you're going to screw yourself over. Um, and so you got to be careful. And you learn, right? Mistakes are made, lessons are learned. It's one of the channel mottos, so to speak. MWM, LWL. And because of that, it's good while to consider those things. All right, so we are getting there. We are getting there. We still need to think about defenses. We don't really have any defenses that we need to put into play. So what I will do is now I will go into the planning section. So we're going to go over to the tab. So you hit here, look at this plan. So now, for example, like this is granite. Why does that look like this is a building? I didn't smooth that off. I don't know what that is. Like there's one, it's over here like that too. Because the ancient danger is right here, I thought. There's that limestone wall? Yeah. And then up here is even more steel we already dug out. So what I'm thinking is maybe we could use this as an anchor point. So for example, we would build a wall here with a gap. Oh, or no, maybe go up one more. That might work better this way. Hold on. Let's go here, out this way, and then this one we get rid of this, throw this back out. Unfortunately, the tools on the console are better than not any tools, but it's still, it can be rough. It can be rough, I'm not going to lie. Then we'll drag this over as well. This can actually connect over here. And then we could use this, for example, to have to be the kill box or grow this out a little further. We don't want to cut off this geyser because we're going to eventually need this geyser for some additional steam power in the future. But we could still make it a little larger per se and have it come out to, I don't know, maybe right here. Maybe even as far as right here. Getting rid of this. We'll draw in additional walls, right, per se, to peg it in, but then, have it come across, and they have to get through a little serpentine, so to speak, where you put down traps and you put down fencing. The fencing slows them down. As soon as they go from one fence, boom, they step down into the trap. Wood traps are enough to usually maim, sometimes even, but incapacitate people, and so usually they may not always kill them, which you may be beneficial, right? Number one, you might want the clothing or the items that they have on them, so you want to steal them. Scott, rinse, repeat. 07, Caca Fuego. Caca Fuego. I love it. Good stuff. How are you doing, Scott? So you'll want those. You'll want, and usually, like I said, the wood traps are easy to put together. Well, down the way across from them, so based off of here maybe, we would, here, let me close this, open this up. This is where we would come into it. So we would have it narrow down here. We could probably even have them coming in this way so there's even more barricade, because we'd have this turn into brick, granite walls. So maybe we had like small walls that came up this way. Oh, I'm in the right plan, right tool. So we come up this way, and then something like that. So you only want one block for the middle to come through. That's going to have a fence on it. And then there's going to be the additional traps and everything else in here. If they get beyond all of that, which some of the mobs when they're coming in to invade can, we may have some additional portions for the kill box. And then we'll have it all closed off where we can get into it. Like over here, we'll have a door that only we can access to get through this area quickly. And they can't get through the door. They won't be able to break the door down. So that it covers up that area there. This is our temple. So what we want to have is this completely closed off. So we may have just a double thick wall here. That's triple thick, my bad. She's extra thick. Double thick wall here, maybe, right? Making a complex. Maybe we'll come in here. This is just food for thought. I'll come back and clean it all up. Double wall there. We can continue that same trend down. Maybe we'll jump the shark just a tiny bit and come in double wall this way. So that closes this whole area now off, right? We don't have any access points on any of this that I've decided I was planning ahead to carve out. So none of this comes down at all out this way. It all stops long before it gets to that point. Within only the access way in this way to get in, you'll have an access point here once I eventually have this opened up. And then you have one here, and then through the main building itself, or through the building we already had established itself. That's the plan. That's where we're trying to get to, is to have this large complex built into the mountain, into the granite mountain, so that we can take advantage of its fortification, and then whatever we dig out, the granite walls predominantly will be this. Now, though, I did put here additional gaps because we could put in turrets, for example, and we don't have to even have them powered. We can have them unpowered. Basically, you want to try to barricade as much off so that people you devote where they're coming through. They would have to come in through this way or through this way, or if they're siege, then they'll pick anywhere along where the double walls are. If we go to triple thick walls, I mean, we'll probably have more than enough dug out to be able to do so. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Besides, the other thing is, this is a large freezer, but I could cordon off like a quarter of it. This should actually have been complete. I didn't make these double walls either, did I? No, I guess they're not large enough. Oh, I guess they are. Yeah, they are. My eyes are burning. I hope we can survive. That's all I can say. We got to get to that point. I keep thinking, and see, my problem is that I'm the big thinker guy, so I'm trying to plan ahead, trying to maximize the potential plans that I have out, and not thinking short-sighted enough to focus on the small minutiae of the moment to get through so that we can complete those things. Yeah, so is that not connected? Oh, it says it is. Or it says that there's planning for it to be connected. Okay. Alright. Okay, and this can be extended down further, because this is where the air conditioning units are going to be, so we're going to have to throw that there. And then maybe we'll have that line continue down further this way. Basically running the perimeter of the freezer unit.
Thank you for watching. Your support means more than you know, even if you are not chatting. Don't be shy.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Can we run it all through the walls? What walls can't I run it through? It's the walls that are just the brick walls, right? Or the... Oh, I guess if you... Ah, I didn't know that. So if you actually do like the smoothing of the stone walls... Yeah, if you do the smoothing of the stone walls, then that gives you additional... You can actually go ahead and put the conduit through. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Okay. Okay, how are we doing on this? Did we run? No, 622. Hey, we have plenty of hay. Hey, now. Hey. Oh. All right, guys. I thought I had a little more in the pipe than I actually do. So I've only got about 20 minutes left in me. This lack of back support really hurts and sucks, and so I've got a back brace on, but my My right hip is screaming in flaming pain. And so I will do my best to stick around for the next 21 minutes or so, 20 minutes. But don't fret, tomorrow there will be more RimWorld, tomorrow and Friday. We're streaming all the way through the rest of the week. And then Saturday we'll do City Skylines Remastered. Each of those are streams that are going to be starting at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or Arizona time. Alright, so I thank you so much for being here. Hit that like button, consider subscribing, and maybe you consider becoming a member of the Sins Arcade Discord. That's absolutely free. Or considering a member of the channel too. That's always available too. A new quest has become available. Thank you so much, Scott Prince Repeat. It's called Royal Ascent. We'll check and see if there's somebody that we can raid. So, I'll take a look and see if there's anybody that we can actually do that with. You've learned a way to escape this planet. A Royal Stelarch of the Grey Empire. It is good to see you. I like your profile picture, by the way. It's pretty cool. The High Stelarch of the Grey Empire will perform a customary visit of any court of his domain upon request. If you invite him, satisfy his royal needs for 12 days, and all of you can ride on the shuttle to the Imperial Flotilla. You may join the Imperial Court or escape to a new life among the stars. Earn the title of Count means completing quests to earn the title Honor with the Grey Empire. I can read today. It may take years to finally achieve the title of Count. So, does this actually expire? I don't know if this expires. I mean, I'll just leave it up there. Oh, I guess I didn't leave it. It's gone. Okay. I mean, it's there inside of here. If I go to R1 and then hit square, it's still available there, but I have no way like to lock it or anything. Oh, that's pretty cool. The imperial title of Stelarch represents dominion over an entire star system. So much like a Kardashev scale 2 civilization would be in power of or in control of all the power within their local star system. No, their local galaxy, isn't it? No, it's star system. It has to be. Because 1 is the planet, 2 is the star system, the solar system, 3 is the galaxy, 4 would be the universe. And we don't know anybody that's any of those other things. We're not even a 1 ourselves. We're not even Kardashev 1, but I digress. It's an older system that needs to probably be updated dramatically. The imperial title of Stelarch represents dominion over an entire star system. In the Empire, since interstellar travel times are years long, Stelarchs ruled their systems with a great degree of independence. They each swear fealty to the Emperor, but since the Emperor may be many light years away, a Stelarch may go years or decades without interacting with him, which makes perfect sense, right? They may have a portion of some faster than light speed, but even if you're moving faster than light and you're crossing, say, a galaxy from one side to the other, the Milky Way galaxy, for example, is to our best measurements 110 light years across. That's not a very unsubstantial amount of space. That's quite large. And the speed of light is 299 meters per 299,000 meters per second, right? So because it is so fast, it still takes a significant amount of time for something to go that fast. If your ship breaks down, that's a whole other thing. Okay. All right. And so, give me just one moment, please. Alright, sorry about that. My grandson says hi. Alright, and Countess. The title of Count is the middle rank of middle nobility. Yeah, you're right in smack dab in the middle. You're basically, you're below the shit shovelers, but you're barely. Hey, you smack the like button. Good game. Check out good game. Alright, hold on. Where's my thing at? Goose.
Check out Good at
G
Game, a variety streamer at
G. I think
youtube.com/good
is
at
that it?
game. Ya birdie
I think it
dab.
is. Yeah, better
G.
ditch. All right, so
Yo at Good at Game.
yo. All right, so there's that. Apologize. My grandson does not understand that if he hears me talking, it probably means that I'm going to be, especially on the days that he knows that I'm live streaming. He doesn't understand yet that you know they can't just walk in. So I apologize for any of the background noise. I really do. Try the best with what I got, guys.
What up, Sin?
What's up? How have you been, Dimash? How have you been? You and Maddie and Bebe, baby good at game, baby game. Coral, but you know what I mean. But I told him that I was going to be ending in 15, and so I will be ending in 15 because he said there is food ready for me. But I'm glad to see you guys. How have you been? I haven't been able to catch live streams a whole lot lately. I was able to catch Jason temporarily for a little bit when he was playing Dune. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't even show me what the temperature is out here. It broke. It broke. The thermometer, it broke. Do you like thermometers? It's bad. Does not work. Did not get updated. New memory for you. That's not the memory I want. Don't know. Anyway, it's not there. Why is it not showing up there? It's kind of interesting. Will this tell me? I would like to know. 115. That's why. Because it's 115 degrees. It's 115 degrees. Do you know where your hot dogs are? So yes. Yep. Surviving the heat. I understand that all too well. It's only gonna get hotter. Hate to say that. Hate to be that dude. Because smacking the dislike button like it's... You're like, oh hell no, he didn't.
You're winning.
Yeah. Haha, I win. Cheat button. I have a cheat button. I have a cheat. I have a cheat mode. I have a cheat mode. All I gotta do is step outside. Look, it does look so much nicer with that hay on the floor. It really does, though. I mean, it's not as good as a carpet, sure, but I mean, it's still better than nothing. And it hides the puke really well. It hides the puke really well. I will say that. I'm not sure that it hides the blood, but it sure as hell hides most of the puke. Like, you can't even see there may be puke over here. You don't even know. A group of travelers from Finlotium is passing by.
Watching. Your support means
Oh my goodness gracious, we have eggs? Hot diggity damn. Alright, rice came up. We have eggs. Henrietta, you awesome. Oh, there's Henrietta. Look at, she has a baby chickie. Wait. Wait. How? Is this an immaculate chick? Is this an immaculate chick? I didn't know that they had, yeah, I didn't know that they had had relations before he died. She had a cock of a husband. Immaculate C. That works. That works for me. Immaculate's a big word. Me and my big ass damn vocabulary. Oh god damn. Oh my goodness. It's 48 degrees. Alright, so 60 in here. That's probably a better temperature at the very least. That's 70 in here. They haven't built the doorway is keeping this better. 61, so it's a little bit colder here. They haven't built the vents yet. She's still working on the research. You know, we're not really doing as bad. Maybe I just need to be more patient with myself, and I think that's good. A good lesson here as well is you just need to be more patient with yourself, um, and stop trying to run when you are hobbled enough you can barely walk. Right? Truth. You got to be honest with yourself, but I mean that's you got to be also open to learning. I think it comes down to that too. But I don't feel we're in a bad place. I think we are doing quite well. We do have decent plans to shell out the rest of this mountain, make it habitable for us to be able to live in and be supportive and protected. We do have some good building potentiality here for additional security and for walling in our place in the universe, except for this portion. This is the only one that I didn't think about having them come in at. Ooh, that's actually, hold on, before I leave. This music reminds me of Stardew Valley. Sounds a little like Stardew Valley. Alright, you know what? We'll close this in, because that'll help with stability for the rest of that wall. And then we will drag... Or not. How about we don't do that? We can actually come off of that. Raise survivors. There's one wall there. And then a bisecting wall here, perhaps. We'll figure out the doors and everything else. I'm not too worried about that. As far as like the easy access for people to get in and out. But let's take a look at this so we can decide whether or not we're going to follow up with this tomorrow. So Ray's survivors. Ray and another desperate refugee are approaching. This expires in 7.2 days. They say they escaped from a slave caravan. They say they escaped from a slave caravan. Ray begs you for permission to stay at Palhalla for 17 days so that they can rest and regroup. In return, they offer to work and fight for free during that time. If you make them happy, some of them may offer to join you, but they almost reward you later for helping them, going out of your way in your hospitality. But there is no way to know their true intentions. These refugees are not part of any fraction. If you wish, you can choose to kill, arrest, sell, or harvest them without diplomatic consequences. All right, I'll put it in chat. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. And then while I'm waiting for that poll to populate, for people to answer to the poll, should we take on the 2 additional, quote, slave, unquote, refugees for 17 days? Well, we don't have enough food. That's the one thing I need to stress before I put this in, right? We barely have enough food for ourselves. We don't have enough food for 2 more people. The only option that I'm hoping, the only thing that I'm really hoping is that they can be beneficial to helping. They bring their own weapons, first and foremost. As their slaves, as they escape from a slave caravan, chances are probably not. Will they be amicable to staying with us? Perhaps amiable to staying with us. That's very, very likely. But they won't barely bring any food with them. I doubt very much they're going to have weapons. We would need people to go out and hunt for additional food because the crops are the crops. They're not going to speed up any faster. Whereas the more people we have going out to hunting, the more potentiality that we, number one, can kill something, and number two, that we can bring that meat back to be butchered, therefore be made into meals. That's the only benefit that I can see is additional slave labor, not slave labor. Using that, pardon, it's a sensitive topic with these guys. So I'll put that in there. Should we put that in? Let's get that poll going. And while you're doing that, while you guys are voting in that poll, let me take a look. And we're gonna have to poor man. We're gonna have to poor man. Raid somebody, but let me see who's currently live. That way, Marty is currently live. Marty is playing Dune Awakening. Marty was inside the stream earlier, so let me grab that really quick. Let me grab the link for that really quick and throw it into chat. And then you guys can all go over there and hashtag arcade raid Marty. For Marty's life. So let me grab that there. Go here. Come back down. Go back there. And in here. And the answer apparently is going to be yes to that. So let me go ahead and throw that link in now. Thank you so much, Gunboat Willie. Appreciate that. Let's throw that in. So there's the link. Um, please use hashtag arcade raid to show you're a raider. I can type today. My goodness, raider. Oh my goodness, come on. All right, there's that. There is that.
Please use Arcade Raid to show you're a raider.
All right, and so I appreciate you guys being here today. Don't forget, tomorrow and Friday we're also doing RimWorld Console Edition. We're continuing the same saves. And then Saturday will be City Skylines Remastered. I'm still working on the tips and tricks video for Cities for RimWorld. I'm working on the Three Shamigos, which is a story, very in-depth, more story, focused run, video playthrough of RimWorld. But I've been having to put this stuff on the back burner. I've got a bunch of other stuff going on behind the scenes, and just not enough time to do it, enough motivation. It's been a depression, fighting against depression. So all I'm going to leave you guys is with this. Go use hashtag arcade raid over there at Marty's stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. But take a few moments, even if it's just 2 minutes, to close your eyes, sit as best you possibly can, breathe in as deep as possible, meditate on your future and your mental health. Take care of yourself, because no one else is going to be there for you in your final moments, right? Take care of yourself, and love yourself, even if you haven't been doing that very much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Have a happy and safe one. Oh 07. Let's go raid Marty right now. Hashtag arcade raid. See you guys tomorrow. And I'm going to save it right here so we can follow up with that mission immediately tomorrow. Take care, guys.